said to be impossible, and we have now completed our trip. Those of us from 15 other countries wanted to walk because we understand that our sisters from the two countries involved cannot walk. But we understand that each person has a unique story, and that the reconciliation, the peaceful process that must go on will be unique to each person and to each group. So I thank you for your interest. We are feeling very, very positive. We have received an enormous amount of support.
Thank you all so much for being here today. This has been an incredible journey for me as an African and a survivor of war. We personally came to North Korea with one-way ticket from Beijing. We're going through Seoul because we didn't think it was going to be possible to cross the DMZ. We've done it. We've done what no one, like Gloria said, imagined the women could do. When we took this journey, there were 3 things we hoped to accomplish. The first thing we hoped to accomplish was to go through a process of citizen-to-citizen diplomacy. That was possible. We met women, we had conversations, we interacted with them, we were able to observe the life of women in North Korea. The second thing on our list was to get both North and South to communicate. And there are actual communications from North Korea to South Korea about the possibility of crossing. We got them to agree on one thing, our crossing point, Kaesong. Thirdly, we were able to cross the DMZ, but I think what is most important for everyone in this room to take is that the South was able to allow a bus through the North to bring us and bring our luggages on this side. And I don't think there's any other success that anyone can facilitate. To think that we came here to end the war, I think this is the first step in the right direction, and we firmly believe that every little step is the right step in the right direction.
Thank you very much for coming along to greet us. We are very, very happy to be here in South Korea. We have had a wonderful visit in North Korea. We feel privileged that we were able to come across the DMZ, but we feel saddened that so many South Korean families cannot be united with their families and cross the DMZ. And that is one thing that we hope will happen more and more. We come here as international women because we do not believe in wars. And we believe this is the longest war in history today, a cold war between brothers and sisters who have so much in common. And I think for me the saddest thing was leaving the men and women we made friends with in North Korea and having to say goodbye to them. This is about human relationships. This is about us seeing our common humanity in each other. This is about us refusing to demonize each other or to be divided by international politics. We believe peace, reconciliation, the reunification of families and your country is very important. We come to support all of you who believe that peace is possible. In Northern Ireland in '76, when we started our peace movement in the midst of civil war, women came out and said, stop killing each other. We can make peace through dialogue, through non-violence, through talking to each other. Peace is possible. And it happened. We believe that peace is possible through a peace treaty. You have had a ceasefire for 3 years, and since then, no peace treaty. So we appeal to the UN Secretary General to President Obama, to the North and South Korean leadership, a peace treaty to end the war and normalize relationships between the wonderful people of North and South Korea. Thank you. Our opinion on human rights is that we want to see everyone, we want to see a world without war, based on international law and human rights for everyone. You can get to human rights when you have a normal situation and not a country at war. So the sooner we get a peace treaty signed for North Korea and normalize relationships and allow the development of that country by lifting economic sanctions on the North Korean people, we will get quicker to human rights.
Do you disapprove of human rights in North Korea?
Obviously, a breach of human rights anywhere is a breach of human rights everywhere. And one of the great triumphs of our collective effort here is that we made a statement of purpose, and we were told that if we put in human rights, that it would not be approved by the North Korean group. We put in human rights, and it was approved by the North Korean group, and I think that was an enormous, enormous triumph.
You met women on this trip. Do you believe that you got a true picture of what life is like for North Korean women? And beyond putting human rights in your statement, how would you specifically characterize the human rights situation for North Korean women?
Nothing we do can change the image of North Korea or can change the image of any country, right? We are trying to make person-by-person connections so that there is understanding and accuracy. I believe that I know that we had real human exchanges with North Korean women. There is nothing like sitting in a circle and telling each other our human stories, right? And that's what happened. It did not go beyond that into many parts of the country where we were not, but we did have very valuable human contact and understanding.
I think we are, as international peace activists, committed to non-violent social change. We are pro-peace for North Korea, pro-peace for South Korea, and we wish the people of North and South Korea every strength to continue on their long journey of finding peace and reconciliation for your country.
그 노동신문을 통해서 나온 말들이 사실인지 먼저 확인을 해 주시고 사실이 맞다면 어떤 의미에서 그 말씀을 하셨는지 그리고 그 점 때문에 이 행사의 취지가 반감이 될 수 있다는 우려하는 점에 대해서 말씀을 해주시고요. 그리고 그런 말을 하신 적이 없다고 하면 북한 측에 정식으로 항의를 하셨는지 말씀을 해주시고요.
I would like to say unequivocally that those statements attributed to Christine Ahn are absolutely not true. Not true. Absolutely not true. And furthermore, the person who carefully, over time, negotiated to get the words human rights into our jointly agreed upon statement with the South and the North Korean women was in fact Christine Ahn. You should be grateful to her. She is a heroine of this trip. She is the one who arranged it. And if you continue to put in inaccurate quotes, but that the AP reporter himself who was there said they were inaccurate. So just cut it out, okay? Good.
저기요.
It's so hard to figure all this shit out.
Yeah, good. Excellent.
I'll be around.
Okay.
I just got to get to lunch.
지금 이렇게 하시면 안 돼요.
아니, 압니다.
지금 굉장히 중요한 발언. 바가 없습니다. 노동신문이 어떻게 얘기했는지에 대해서 저희는 책임을 져야죠.
노동신문이 어떻게 얘기를 지금 못 드신다. 민정의 소리 기자예요.
압니다.
그대로 나가도
얘기한 바가
되는데.
없고
아니, 그리스도 안에 해명을 하셔야 돼요. 한국밖에 안 됩니다, 여러분.